All right, guys. Thanks to those joining me live and to those joining me on archive. Some emails have leaked. Um, First of all, before I even get to the serious part of this topic, for those that say that, oh, boxing's big and, oh my God, boxing, it's doing better than ever. Let me tell you this right now, okay? If this was any other sport, this would be all over, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. Now, it doesn't escape the reality that this is something very serious, right? This is very serious. And I really hope it spreads like wildfire. And I don't care who listens to it, to what I have to say. I'm going to say what I need to say. Now, first of all, okay, Ramiro Gonzalez is a public relations director of Goldenboy Promotions. I had seen the guy. I never paid too much attention on who's who and who's what, but I've seen the guy on press conferences and stuff like that, and it's unbelievable to me that this individual is in the position that he's in, and he's talking like this. Um, and some will argue, well, look, that's his email. Look, it's honest. It's not my problem that his shit got leaked, right? So do I want my shit leaked? Well, no, right? But you're not going to find shit like this in my leaked emails anyway, right? This here, right? This right here, this dude. First of all, I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. I don't want the sobbing apology. I don't want to hear the that's not. This is not what represents me speech. Okay. That a lot of these typical racists always do. They always come out with the crocodile tears and oh, it was just a moment of anger, or it's not really who I am, or it doesn't, my family knows me and my wife knows me, and you could ask my uncles and my best friends. Oscar knows me, and I have black friends, and I'm friends with Bernard Hopkins, and I've worked with black fighters before, and I love them. And you can ask them, and they'll tell you that I'm an unbelievable person. But it's not an excuse, and I apologize. And let me take a moment to cover my eyes with my thumb and my index finger and look down because I'm crying and I'm ashamed. All right, can we all just move along now? No. Spare us the apology. Spare us the bullshit. Okay, and just get the fuck out of the sport. Right? You're a piece of shit. I don't want to hear anything from you. Get the fuck out of the sport. That's it. Right? And this is not just regarding to this dude or in regards to, just boxing. This is just in regards to anything, right? People like this are just pieces of shit, right? And we don't got time for their apologies. Right? We don't got time to hear them give a sobbing story about how it's not it's not who they are. And, this is exactly who you are. Right here. This dude, in an email, all right. If you're taking the time to type that, typing it on an iPhone, by the way, it takes more effort than just saying it. You don't think this motherfucker said that word before? Okay, you are okay. Who you are, the person. This is the person you are, and this is everybody. The person you are, right, is the person you are when you think nobody's watching. That's who you are, right? That's the person that you are. It's not the person you put out and you act like in front of others, or and none of that. And this is exactly who this person is. And the journalist, quote unquote, right? I'm using that word very loosely. Not that journalist means anything really nowadays. It's rare that you find real journalists nowadays. But this quote unquote journalist, just I don't want to hear it either. Just get he should be banished from the sport. He should get credentials to no fights, right? Ever. No fights whatsoever. Not just PBC. No fights. And if the sport has any moral ground, he'll get no access to any fights. Period. I don't care how many times, they throw out apologies or, oh, I'm so sorry. This shit happened in 2015. Oh, but I was just a messenger. Yeah, I saw the word, but like no. These emails are in 2015, buddy. Right? Let me tell you this. I haven't done a lot of media work. I don't want to act like I was this big media guy because I wasn't. I was just a regular dude. All right, that wrote about boxing once in a while, and I did some stuff for some websites, or I did some, boxing podcasts, and I know a couple, boxing publicists, and they still send me just because I haven't taken the time to cancel it, and I don't want to be rude, but they're still sending me, and it's not because they're sending it to me personally, but they send, I guess, to multiple people, like, well, what do they call them, like news feeds or something. All right. And saying, oh, this fighter's available for this interview, yada, yada, yada. Right. So I know a couple of them. Right. And I'll tell you this right now. If a publicist send me an email, all right, first of all, if the publicist knew me, they would know that's not going to fly. Right. So, I mean, this publicist has to feel very comfortable sending this email to this individual. Let me make this clear. You don't send an email like that to somebody if you don't feel comfortable doing it. All right? See, most racists, right, especially if you're a very social person, you go out a lot, right? I'm a very social person, especially on the weekends, right? See, racists, they don't start acting racist until they think they have an open door to start doing it, right? It's just the way it is. They always try to see like, well, these racist jokes, fly here? Well, they're not fly here. So they start making insinuating comments, right? And once they realize that shit's not going to fly, all of a sudden, it's, I was just playing around. Okay, this is how, you see, this is how you know, right? When a lot of people, when you just know they're fucking racist, right? And they're trying to act like we don't know what they're doing, or the shit that they say online and the insinuations they make, like we don't know what the fuck they're doing, right? You learn that a lot when you're out in social, situations, in bars and clubs and house parties, or just a gathering with some friend or whatnot, right? And I do know, all right, just from my anecdotal experience and my life experience, that no one sends an email like that with that word, right? Or just take the N word out, all right, and just do the Black Hitler. Why Black Hitler? There's a reason he's adding that to it, right? I could guarantee you right now, if the first email that doesn't have the N word in it, and it was just a Black Hitler email, you would have all these people coming out and saying, "Oh, he didn't say anything bad. I mean, yeah, he said black because he's black, and he called him a Hitler because he doesn't like Hitler. It's his opinion." Yeah, because first of all, like calling somebody Hitler is we know it's not a compliment, and we know it's an insult. But like, what are you really saying? Are you really comparing, okay, a boxing advisor that is doing undercover promotional work, and we all kind of know it, okay, I get it, right, and is putting fights for free on network TV? You're comparing that to an individual, right, that ordered the slaughter of millions of Jews? Like, you're going to make that comparison? That's retarded, right? And you don't make a comment like that. You don't say the N word to somebody, all right? Unless he felt comfortable saying that to that individual. So that tells you a lot about the individual that received the email. Because the responsible thing to have done was to, first of all, immediately reply and say, "I don't know why the hell you feel comfortable using that language with me, but racism doesn't fly with me, bro. All right, bro. It doesn't fly with me, bro. And this shit's going to come out." Okay, the responsible thing to have done is to put it out in the public as soon as it happened. No, but that's private. No. It's not. When they send you an email, that's your property. You can put it out to the public, right? So don't give me this like, he couldn't have done that, because it's private information. No, it's not, right? But I get it. All these boxing writers, man, they don't make any fucking money, right? They feel important when they're getting quote unquote exclusive information from a fucking publicist. So they feel special and shit. Yeah, here, front row, right here, press row. Because you can't buy that fucking $30 ticket or watch a fucking fight yourself. Drink some beer and enjoy it with your friends. No, you got to be a fucking lapdog for a fucking promotional company, right? It's a fucking disgrace. It's embarrassing. This is an embarrassment to the sport right here. Anybody? No, it's just that one public. Like, this tells you the character of this individual. Look, I'm not going to say like, oh yeah, Oscar De La Hoya is to blame for this, but I will say this: if this motherfucker's not fired by now, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know. There should have been, maybe there has been, but I don't know. I don't see it. Where's the press conference? Where's the media? Like, whoa, this shit ain't gonna fly. I wouldn't even pack his shit. I would pack his shit and I would throw it in the dumpster. I wouldn't even have him come get his shit. But anyway, there's no excuse for this type of behavior. None. All right? None. And that's just a reality. Period. Okay? Period. Other things, of course, there's more stuff in the email, but those are the two things that really stuck out. And the reality is, if you take out the racial component to it, and it was just emails about how they don't like Al Heyman, and just being honest and saying, yeah, he took a lot of our fighters, and we're trying to get him back. I mean, that's one thing. We would have to look at the emails then and analyze them, but this is. I mean, we don't got to call this a smoking gun without being obvious, do we? All right? It's the way it is. Just the way it is. All right? So look, that's all I had to say, really. I mean, I don't have anything else to add. So I'm out. Peace.